Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And the offers are out. This is the July 4th offers, even though it's not July 4th. It's the Sinister Sentinel Showdown. I understand, but it does run through July 4th. So we're going to go ahead and review this. We're going to look at both the stuff in-game and we're going to look at the stuff that is on the web store as well. So stay tuned. All right, so in your inbox, currently, you have got a thing called Sinister Sentinel Showdown Sales are here. So this is the announcement for that. Here it is right here. And it says, Mr. Sinister and the Sentinels have found a collection of dazzling delights, blah, 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 blah. So from today, 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time to July 5th. So July 5th is a Friday. So you got 1 week from this Friday to next Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, which is 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These sales will be open, so the full thing. All right, so special bonus in unit packs. So we're going to look at those. And then there are some rewards for progression levels. There are login offers. Take advantage of a limited time offer packed with items such as Catalyst, Awakening Gems, Signature Stones, and more, which have been tailored to select story progression. You'll be able to craft your own offer by choosing from multiple options per offer tier. Having trouble choosing? Once you acquire the full offer, you'll have the ability to go through them one more time, but that it does going to cost you. There is a rewards event. We're going to look at that. And so don't delay because they're here. All right, so let's collect our profile pick. All right, let's look at these first. So these are the pay-to-play offers. And, of course, they start with the ever-famous Reliquary offer, which nobody buys. Sorry, if you buy this, you shouldn't be buying this. $100, you get 3 6-star Relic Nexus Crystal Selectors, a 6-star rank 1 to rank 2 Relic Gem, a Relic Awakening Gem for a 6-star, and then Relic Innate Stones. You get 40 of those for 6 stars. Leave this one alone. The big ones, the ones that we're looking at, are the Allfather's Odin Vault. So there is an offer here on in-game, and there is a separate offer that is on the website. So we're going to go through each one. If I pick one, there's a limit of 4 of these. If I pick one here, then it goes down to 3. And on the web store, it will also go down to 3. So you have to keep that in mind that if we look at the web store here, here's the web store. Here it is right here. It says best value, Allfather's Odin. It says availability 4 out of 4. If I pick this one will go down to 3 out of 4. In addition, the one that is on the website will go to limit of 3. So there's not 8 of these in here. There's only 4. Okay? So what are we getting? So we are getting a Allfather's Odin's Selector. And what is that? We're getting 20,000 7-star Hero Crystal Shards, and we're getting a 7-star class Hero Crystal Selector. So you get the class. So if we preview that, we're going to get a class, and then we get a champion in that class. So if we pick tech, then open your crystal for a 7-star tech hero. Okay? So there's that. There's 7,500 Titan crystals. That's not a half a Titan crystal. That's like 30% of, not even 30%. I guess it's not half, it's not 30, it's like 40%. A full tier 4 alpha and a half a tier 4 alpha and 3 million gold. That's $100. The web store offers exactly the same thing. Here it is. So you get the selector, 7,500 Titan shards, tier 4 alpha, half a tier 4 alpha, and the 3 million gold. Now the big difference here is for $100 you get 3,400 units here. And for $100, you get 3,100 units here. So if you're going to maximize what you're spending, this is where you maximize it. I have some money in Apple Pay cards, and I have actual cash. So some of these I will be taking off the web store, and some of them I will be using my Apple Pay card for. Okay, Black Panther's Treasure, $50, limit of 4, so this is $200. 2,500 Titan Crystal Shards, 7,500 7-star Crystal Shards, 4 Tier 6 class Catalyst Selectors. I need those right now. 5 Tier 6 Basics. I need those right now. And 5 Tier 3 Alphas. And then $1.5 million gold. And again, and you get 1,450 in units. And again, if you buy these off of the store, the website, you get 1,600 units. So you get 150 more units. This one you get 310 more. And it's exactly the same as what it is on in-game. Okay? And our next one is the Tony Stark's briefcase. So this one's a little different. It's 5,000 7-star Hero Crystal Shards. 5 of these Valiant Crystals, which have abysmal drop rates. 200 Tier 2 Primordial Dust. 10 7-star generic Sig Stones and 750 gold. And 275 units. And if you get this from the web store, you're going to get 940 units. So not quite 200 more, 190 more units, and they're worth exactly the same thing, okay, as the in-game. The next one is Peter Parker. So, and again, these are all the Valiant. So they're going to be different if you're Thronebreaker, Paragon, Cavalier, Uncollected, all that. So Star Loot's Bag, 1,000 7-star Titan Crystal Shards. We didn't get those in the Tony Stark's briefcase. 2,500 7-star Hero Crystal Shards, a single Tier 3 Alpha, and 500,000 gold. 275 units. And the web store is going to be giving us 310 units. Exactly the same stuff. Exactly the same stuff. Okay. So not Tier 6 Basic with that, just Tier 3. But the next one gives us Tier 6 Basic. So it's the Peter Parker's Wallet, $5, limit of 5, 1,000 7-star Hero Crystal Shards, 2 of those Valiant Crystals, a single Tier 6 Basic, 250,000 gold, and then Peter Parker's Wallet. And, of course, you're getting 135 units, but Peter Parker's Wallet on the web store is instead going to give us 150 units, so 15 more units, and exactly the same stuff. So there you go. And then we have this free, so add Mr. Sinister to your roster rarity selection. So if you are Thronebreaker to Valiant, you get a 6-star Mr. Sinister, who Mr. Sinister is pretty good now. So we're going to go ahead and take that right now. So that's in my thing. And so there is no Namor's offer with this. So the Namor's offer is normally, the Namor Sunken Riches is right here. $200 for 7,040 units. That is not included in the special offers. All right, now let's get on to the free-to-play part of this announcement. Okay, so in your, okay, there's we're going to take that. It's going to, of course, we're going to take a 6-star Mr. Sinister, which for me is going to add 6 stones. Okay, and when you open up, you're going to get this pop-up window, which is the Tier 1 of the bundles. So if you spend 750 units, you choose which one you want, A, B, or C bundle. So one of them is kind of some shards and some heroes. One of them is for kind of generic rank up, and the other one, and it's got some 7-star Hero Crystal Shards, and the other one is for class Catalyst Selectors, so class rank up. Depending on what you need, that's where you go. Now, let's go. So we can't see what Tier 2 and 3 are in here, and 4 and 5. But they did leave that on the website here. So here they are. So if you are proven to uncollected, well, there it is. And eventually proven to uncollected if you spend enough, which is 36,000 units, by the way. You're going to get a 7-star and a rank 1 to 2 rank up gem for a 7-star. For proven to uncollected. That's expensive. That's expensive. Now, the reason that they're doing 36,000 units is because that's the last milestone in the solo event, which we'll look at last. If you are Cavalier to Paragon, You eventually will get a Titan crystal. You will get a 2 to 3 rank up gem, and which is not, it's a rando for the class, and then you will get a generic one, and you select either this launch pool selector or a Titan Nexus crystal, which that is the first time we have seen these Titan Nexus crystals. There's one there too. Again, 750 units, 3,000 units, 7,500 units, 6,750, and then you go right back up to here, and you go right back down to there. So for Valiant, the top reward for us is going to be a 2023 Champion Selector with a 2 to 3 rank up gem, generic, and a 2 to 3 class-based one, and we're going to get this launch pool selector, or we're going to get a Titan Nexus crystal. I mean, actually, we're going to be getting, looks like 2 of those. We could possibly get 2 of those. So, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, I think what I want out of this is I want an Onslaught. If I can get an Onslaught and get Onslaught Awakened, I will be very happy with this. Okay. So that is the thing. So it's 750 units, 3,000 units, 7,500 units, 6,750. Then you go back and you have to spend another 750, another 3,000, another 7,500, and then you can come down here to tier 8. And that's where they get the 36,000. So if you go down to here, that's roughly 18,000, and you go back through it, it's another 18,000. Okay? And that's the free-to-play version of it. Now, that's first thing here in game. If you go to solo events, not chat, but solo events, there is a solo event here called Sinister Sentinel Sideshow. And right now we're at 0 points. You get 1 point if you spend a unit. Okay? So this is the second part of the free-to-play part. And there are 8 milestones for 36,000 points, which means you have to spend 36,000 units. And for that, you are going to get some ISO and gold, some of these Valiant crystals, more ISO and gold, more ISO and gold, a 7-star, more ISO and gold, more ISO and gold. These are 10 Paragon Nexus crystals. These are junk. ISO and gold. A single Titan crystal, ISO and gold. And then this, of course, they give this out just about every one of these major offer events, which is the Wolverine Weapon X 7-star. That's a 7-star, so that's the first time we've seen that one. And then, of course, ISO and gold. And I don't see any Awakening gems. That's kind of unfortunate. There are no Awakening gems for 7-stars in here, so you still have to dupe 7-stars. And here's the other thing you will notice. For Paragon players, there is a teeny tiny bit of Tier 4 Alpha. And you have to go through this twice, so you have a choice of being able to make one Tier 4 Alpha. You need 3 to become Valiant. You need to get you need 3 of these to get a champion from rank 2 to rank 3, and you need 2 rank 3s to be Valiant, and you need to do a bunch of Act 8. But you need enough of these to rank up 2. So you're going to get one full one here. If you spend all 36,000 units, you're going to get one full one here. You're going to get one here, and you're going to get one here. Actually, this one and this one will be enough to get you to Valiant. So there should be a whole bunch of people that do get Valiant. For Valiant players, there is no Tier 4 Alpha unless you spend money. So there is that. And this is for Cav. So Cavalier players could get all this too. Now, I would save those crystals until you need them, until you get to Paragon. But, they will be there. For Proven to Uncollected, there's some rank up stuff. There's a 4 to 5 rank up gem. There's an Awakening gem. These are for 6 stars. There's a 1 to 2 for 7 stars. This is a big one right here. And there's not another 4 to 5 rank up gem in here, but this is a big one too. So this will get you closer to going from this tier to over to this tier if you're going to spend that many units. But, you know, you may not. So all in all, what I think I am going to do is looking at how much these things cost here. So if I were to spend, let's see, 200 plus, what is that, 120? Yeah, I'm gonna use my Apple Pay cards for this stuff, and then I am gonna spend money and buy the Allfather Odins off of the website because I want the units. Right now I'm sitting at 54,000 units. If I buy 4 of the Allfathers, they're 3410 times 4. That's 13. Plus, if I get 4 of the Black Panthers, so that's 2,900 plus 2,900. So that's 19,000. Plus, I get 3,400 units for 4 of the Tony Starks. That's 22,000. Plus, I get 1,100 units for the Star-Lord's bags. That's 550. That's going to be almost 24,000. And then I'm going to get 270, 540. Plus one more, 135. That I'll end up with 24,600 units minus 36,000, which means I'm going to end up spending 11,385 units. So I will be down to 42,000 units after all of this, and I'll have gotten everything. So I think that's my plan for this. If you are interested in how the plans go on spending and things like that. All right, that is the video I have for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.